In this video, I am going to integrate using U-Substitution. So we are going to focus on the definite integrals. How can we find the antiderivative of 4x times x squared plus 5 raised to the third power? So what we we need to definite two things. We need to identify the u variable and the du. Now whatever you select u to be, du has to be the derivative. If we select u to be 4x to derivative, we will be 4, and that not going to get rid of x squared plus 5. We need to change all of the x variable into u variable. Now if we make u equal to x squared plus 5, du is going to be tx, which can cancel the x and 4x, and that's what we want to do. So let us set u equal to x squared plus 5. du is going to be 2x but times dx. So what I am going to do now is solve for dx in this equation. So if I divided both sides by 2x, dx is equal to du divided by 2x. Now what you need to do is to this with u, and you replace the dx with du over 2x, and it will all work out. So let's go ahead and do that. So we have 4x, and then you raise to the third power, and then you divided by 2x. So here we can cancel x. 4x divided by 2x is 2, so it is 2 times the antiderivative of u to the third using the power rule is going to be the 2 times u to the fourth over 4 plus c. Now 2 over 4 is 1/2, so it is 1/2 u to the fourth plus c. The last thing you need to do is replace u with the what is equal, and that's x squared plus 5. So this is the answer. Let's try another problem. Let's go ahead and find the integration of 8 cosine for x dx. So what would we know? Make u equal to, we need to make u equal to 4x. u will equal 4 dx, and if we divide it by 4, du over 4 is dx. So let's replace 4x with u, and let's replace dx with du divided by 4. So this is going to be 8 cosine of a du variable, and replace dx with the du over 4. So now we could divide 8 by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. Now what is the antiderivative of cosine? The antiderivative of cosine is the sine, because the derivative of sine is cosine. So we have 2 sine u plus the constant of integration c. Now let's replace u with the 4x. So the final answer is 2 sine 4x plus c. So hopefully you need c partition when we integrating by U-Substitution. Key is to identify what u and du is going to be. Once you figure that out, you just got to follow the process, and it is not going to be that bad. Let us work a few more examples so you can master this technique. Let's try x cube raised to the x to the fourth. So what should we make u equal to x cube or x to the fourth? If u is x to the third, du will be 3x squared, and that would not completely get right of x to the fourth. But if we make u equal to x to the fourth, du will be equal to 4x cube, and that can get rid of the x cube. So let's make u equal to x to the fourth. So du is going to be 4x cube dx, and then as always solve for dx. If you don't do that, you can easily make a mistake. So I recommend it in step isolate dx. It will save you a lot of trouble later. on. So du is going to be, dx is going to be du over 4x cubed. Now let's replace x to the fourth with u, and let's replace dx with du over 4x cubed. So this is going to be e raised to the u times du over 4x cubed. So x cubed will cancel, which is good, and the fourth we can move it to the front now because it is in the bottom of the fraction. It is 1 over 4. Now the antiderivative of e to the u is simply e to the u. So to find answer will not to the final answer, but the antiderivative is 1 of 4 to e plus c, and now let's replace u with the x to the fourth. So this to the final answer 1/4 e raised to the x to the fourth plus c, and that it. Here another one. Find to the definite integral of 8x times to the square root of 40 minus 2x squared dx. So typically you want to make u equal to the stuff that more complicated, and that the stuff on the inside of square root. If we make u equal to 4 minus 2x squared, du going to be to the derivative of 40 is 0, so we can ignore that, and the derivative of negative 2x squared, that going to be negative 4x dx. So isolating dx, we need to divide both sides by negative 4x, so it is du over negative 4x. So let's replace this with u, and this part dx with du over negative 4x. So it is going to be 8x times the square root of u times du divided by negative 4x. 8x divided by negative 4x is negative 2, and I'm going to write that in front. The square root of u is the same as u to the 1/2. So now we can use the power rule. 1/2 plus 1 is 3 over 2, and then we could divide it by 3 over 2 or multiply by 2 over 3, which is the better option. So negative 2 times 2/3 is that negative 4 over 3. Now the last thing we need to do is replace the u variable with the 40 minus 2x squared. So the final answer is negative 4 over 3, 40 minus 2x squared to the 3 over 2 plus c, and that all